Grande toda la vida, y estando la vida les toda la vida, eres tan toda, breaking signs on you, or better than Seku shall be la vida es
African soldiers to for some freedom. I want
African soldier super front.
And indeed, waking up in the morning when all of the things are happening during the net out, all you need to do is to say thank you, Allah. Indeed, we're very grateful. We've woke up to conversion this morning. It is not that we are righteous in others, it is because of the mercy of Allah that has been able to make us be where we are this morning. And we want to be very grateful to you. And we want to say thank you for making us be here this morning, Allah. Too many things happened over the weekend. Too many things happened during the net hours. It is just fair enough to say thank you. Without the protection, acceptance of Allah, we couldn't have been where we are today. And those driving to their offices in Monrovia and other parts of the country, you're listening to us this morning. Also, you're out there listening to us out of Liberia. We want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the People's Program on board of Liberia. Wonderful for Monrovia, 89.7 in Margibi, 90.7 in Banga, and other frequencies across Liberia. We're living in all of the towns and villages. We want to say good morning to you and welcome to the People's Program here. We've got the issues to talk about. Never give up in life. Even the people you trust are the ones that will undermine you. Sometimes they go for your life and they do things that will make you to understand that you just need to be careful. No one is to be trusted because the life we live today, everyone is after another person. No one will believe that someone is doing this to you. The envious spirit is taking over our country, while the young people are walloping into wickedness. Property is order of eating has become an achievement in our country. And the president cares nothing about the people he leads. But we are here this morning to say to Joe Walker that this country belongs to Liberians. It is not his personal property. We'll continue to speak against the ills in our country. Use the taxpayers' money to enjoy himself, he and his family members. Now we are having to see the son of the president having a foundation. But under the president, many things happening in Liberia, Samara. But inshallah, with the blessing of our parents, protection of Allah, acceptance, we will be here this morning up to 10 o'clock to talk about the issues that matter to our country. If you believe in me, we've got the issues. Liberia will listen. And Liberians will listen to what we've got to say. Too many things happening. What's happening at the Capitol building? The dramatic moves. All people are in line this morning. And it says a lot, man. What's happening at the MCC, right? Where the current Secretary General used to be, he served as the mayor of the city of Monrovia. What's happening there? We're getting a lot of reports coming from there. And there are too many things we're going to be talking about this morning. My name is and indeed, I'm Sekou Sharif, inshallah, with the blessing of my parents, the protection of Allah, acceptance. We will be here this morning up to 10 o'clock on the program. We've been across the country. Let me say good morning to my dear sister, beautiful Liberia-VOL. Good morning, my sister.
Good morning, Seku. And let me say good morning to um, our beautiful Nigerians across Liberia, those of following this platform, be it through whatsoever means, be it through the Facebook, through your radio, through your phone, in your vehicle, playing radio, whatever means you're following this program. I want to say good morning to you. I also want to say a pleasant welcome to Good morning, Liberia. This is where we talk about the ills in the government. We speak about these things that just don't matter to Liberian people.
mm,
And there are too many things happening in our country. Like Sekou said, the majority of them are not in the interest of the Liberian people. Too many things happening at the legislature, there, specifically the House of Representatives. But these are things that we will go into and be able to bring you updates as we should. So let me say good morning to you, Sekou, and let me say welcome because I left the radio 5 years ago, so I'm welcoming you here.
yeah. So on Thursday we had a joint, interview with the current, finance minister, and so we had to yeah to be there. But it is good. We're here this morning, Tamara.
Sekou, the people complaining on you, they say you asked all of the hard questions and
Mhm.
everything. I just saw
Yeah.
posts, I saw people talking. I said, yeah, at times you need to go hard, not because you don't like the person, but
Mm,
because you need them to answer the certain questions that you feel that it
mm.
is not the right thing that it is. Let them be able to clarify some things.
Sure,
I
sure.
think
So
that is good enough.
yeah, we went there. We did our best, even though we sat on the government radio station. And when it was announced, and then they had a publication of radio stations and in some of the quarters where we were to appear, and some other people called and they said, "Oh my man, you there?" Whatever. And then I said, "Though we're journalists, and let me say this: we are not for a particular group. We work for the Liberian people, so we go anywhere. You will do our best. But let me say thank you for folks at LPS, even though we had a very, yet,
Yeah, this
process where they were trying to stop us, but they couldn't do it because this is what we know. You cannot silence us so easily. But let me say thank you to them. They did well, and also the minister very tolerant, which I really admire the Minister of Finance, Gafwan, was very tolerant on many occasions. And when I say I wanted to put my question, they don't want to work. Say, allow him to ask the question, even though he did not answer the questions the right way. But I just admire his tolerance, on the doing the interview, and we can have a conversation. Let us discuss the issues. Let us
Mhm,
disagree because we're
mhm.
not going to go back to the issues.
Not at
We
all.
will sit here and say, I disagree with you,
Mhm,
provide my own projections, and tell you why I disagree with you,
mhm.
and we'll move ahead instead of us. So let me say thank you. It was a very good interview. Some of the things I did not, address about the harmonization and some other things and all of that, I think that the government has filled into that. Being the Minister of Finance himself, he fumbled to give that answer to, but that is it. And, we did what we could do. You Liberians, you listen. Nothing
Mm,
else we can
mm,
say.
mm. Think all of your questions was fair enough,
Mhm.
and it was great to have followed. And it was a great one, and that was great. But second one weekend was okay,
Okay.
and have I had a great one. I mean, and, yesterday was the service, and today we're here again to do Liberian people job. As always, we are here again. So there are a couple of things we're going to be talking about, but specifically this morning, we're going to be focusing on the issue of the lawmakers. We all know what have been happening. We all know what have been going on at the Capitol building, what occurred over the weekend on Thursday and also Friday. And now you have the Speaker for Natikopa in Monrovia, Liberia.
Mhm.
So we will go into it. We will talk to lawmakers, and also from that, we'll also bring in the issue of MCC, which of course we will talk to the current Secretary General.
Yeah,
We
we'll
also
talk
going,
to him
yes,
before, but it is not about MCC. But we'll talk
we'll
to him
talk to
because
him.
we had a press conference where they talk about the issue concerning the removal of the speaker and some other issues. So
Mhm.
we'll talk to them about it.
Yes, that is something we're going to talk about. And also, there's this post that the former lawmaker of District Number 8 on his Facebook page, Honorable Akaris Gray. That is something that we'll also look at. And there's a listing we have there, which of course will be going into it to be able to discuss too many things surrounding it. Mind you, If you want to listen, you better listen because this conversation is going to be heated this morning. And there are too many things that's unfolding for you this morning. So all you have to do is put your volume up a little louder. And those of you on our Facebook page, share the live video, invite a friend to listen because it's going to be a fascinating thing here this morning.
Certainly, it's going to be very fascinating. We're just going to
Acknowledge.
acknowledge a
Yes, we have.
few of the folks. Yeah, so just acknowledge a few of the folks this morning.
Yes.
Samara, Samara, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. This is Kelly Sharif. It says, good morning to the peaceful citizens of Buha Town, Kwakwa District, Grenke Pound County, Western Liberia. Kelly Sharif, my name, from a Kosovo resident in Broadfield City, outside Monrovia. Esse maquinha we should be Secretary Tisha Omen, he writes. Good morning, my best investigative journalist and your co-host, our female general, Samira One I was involved in a terrible accident. Koko.
Wow.
Please, I need your financial assistance to some medication. I'm in severe pain. Secretary Tisha Omen. This is Emmanuel Richardson. He says, good morning, VOL, watching from Parkwell. And Moya Sharif writes, good morning, VOL. I'm watching you live from a Bone County resident this morning. Abraham Wongo goes on by saying, good morning, my voice of Liberia family and the peace loving people of Liberia. My name is Abraham. I'm Abraham Wongo, watching from Kanga City, Bone County. Lawmakers are receiving 25,000 United States dollars just to remove one person, while the local people are going to bed with hunger. This too is Liberia. Abraham Wongo writes. Robert L. Momo says, I'm Robert L. Momo, watching from Kanga City. Blessed Prince E. Camara goes on by saying, good morning, VOL. I'm following from Bandersville Estate. We will not sit and allow dishonorable noise because savor unrest in this country, cause civil unrest in this country. That God between them so. Eddie Phillips, I mean, writes, good morning, my sister. And Samuel Ward Johnson goes on by saying, good morning, boys of Liberia. I'm watching from Nimba County. And Abraham Cummings says, good morning. I'm watching from Israel. William Haynes writes, good morning, voice of Liberia. I'm watching from Hartwell, New Georgia, North Road. Dayton M. Blair goes on by saying, good morning, QL. I'm following you from Barcelona, Spain. And Abraham Dollar is watching. Isaac Sayon says, good morning, voice of Liberia. I'm following from Ganga City, Pong County. Pape writes, good morning, voice of Liberia. I'm following from Ganga City, Pong County. And then Flomoti David goes on by saying, good morning to the Mighty B52 of the Radio VOL. I'm following from New Matadi. Ibrahim Dollar writes, good morning, my VOL family. May the Almighty Allah protect every one of us. Soti Teller says, good morning, Seku. My name is Soti Teller. I'm watching from Norfolk County. And then Patrick Taula goes on by saying, good morning, my best radio station, VOL. Thank you for the everyday information you provide for the people. I'm watching from Ganga City, Bon County. Momo Kane says, watching from a resident on the Bushra Island along the Japanese freeway. Thanks for the tremendous job. Don Pair goes on by saying, good morning, POL, watching from 11th Street, Sinko. That's all the acknowledgement we will do. Want to say thank you all for dropping your comments. Do not forget to share the live video. Also, before going over to Siku, let us not forget that today is a 5,000 Nigerian dollars Monday.
Mhm.
So all you need to do is dial star 799 hash. Wait for the option. Select number 8. That is for Voice of Liberia. We're playing with just 100 Liberian dollars to get 5,000 Liberian dollars. So if you're out there, dial star 799 star. Dial star 799 hash. And then you select option 8 and put in 100 LD in order to win yourself 5,000. The draw is open. The choice is yours to play. Second.
Certainly, and indeed, I encourage you to go and play the catch giveaway. Um, you stand a chance to win 5,000, right?
Yes. For just
Liberian dollars.
$100.
Just $100. Play it this morning. so that Voice of Liberia can be of help to you, and then we can move on. This morning, like Samara said, at 8 o'clock, we have a list of lawmakers. We're going to call lawmakers from the block of the speaker, those of the lawmakers that believe that the speaker should not be removed, and they think that the speaker has done nothing wrong, and what exactly is going on is not what should happen.
Mhm.
And also, we're going to have lawmakers that think that the speaker should be removed. We're going to have a very heated conversation here, and it's going to be very civil. They are all lawmakers. They understand the rules of the game, and so they will be here. Samara has the petition that was being read. The lawmakers are saying that the speaker should be removed. So we're going to be having such conversation at 8 o'clock this morning on the show. But before then, we're going to speak with the Secretary General of the Congress of Democratic Change. Mind you, they had a press conference over the weekend where they said CDC is in support of fanatic profile, and they also made it clear that the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Fala, is the one behind the removal of the Speaker.
Mm.
But there are lots of things that play in where you want where you listen to people okay, where you listen to people, they will say what they will say. Okay, so we will go and speak to the Secretary General today. We don't want to say anything. We want they themselves to say them. And so we're going to go to the Secretary General now to speak to him from CDC, Jefferson Tamakoji, this morning on the program, where CDC stands and why is it this time they're saying what they say that Thomas Fala is not in the know of it, still stand with the current speaker, looking at all the things that are happening, even situations. Some of them are having problems the way the speaker is traveling with the president and some other thing. Jefferson Tamakoji joins us this morning, who is the Secretary General of CDC. Jeff, good morning and thank you for taking our call.
Good morning, Siku, and good morning to the library people.
It feels good to have you this morning. I know you are speaking to us from the grounds of CDC because always I noticed that you are always around that area. How did you spend the weekend, first of all?
Unfortunately, I'm speaking to you from Mikey, and we were here last night, and so I'll be making up with the time this morning.
What did you go to Mangi before? To rally support?
Yeah, basically, we can touch with our partisan, we can touch with our viewer constituency. When the party speak, they speak. The party speaking in accordance with its viewer constituency. So, apparently, to our government who ran on our party, if they refused to listen, and when our party taking decision, it's not just we don't want an institution who just act on the basis of expression. We act in accordance with our constituency, and we give our constituents particular and specific instructions what to take in accordance with the party decision. So we're trying to ensure. Yes, so basically, if you benefit on the ticket of our party and our party say because we asked them and they listen to our and for you, we think the least you can do is not the money you earn. And we do not ask you for what what you earn. We ask you to represent your people, and to work for them, and not to give our money out of the institution. All we ask you is to follow instruction, is to work in accordance in in concern the philosophy, and ideology of our party. If you fall short to do that, so we ask our people to declare you personal
So, Jeff, are you saying that all of the lawmakers they should take instruction from the party not to even work independently as lawmakers?
No, it's not when you are independently. When you are elected on a party, meaning you have agreed, you have subscribed to the ideals and philosophy of such an institution. So it is expected that you act in accordance in the best interest of that institution. If you choose to become a deviant, it's become counterproductive. There will be left with no option but to institute the necessary punitive action to compel you to comply.
I want to know the specific area you are in Mangibi because you have, I think, maybe two or three representatives. Yeah, three representatives. I'm not sure, but two I'm very sure of. Ava June, Clarence Guy, even though he's from the LPDP, but they had a marriage over the coalition, so CDC in extension. Which one of the districts are you currently in Mangibi County? Did you get the question?
Hello?
Yes, I said which one of the
No,
districts are you currently in Mangibi?
I just disemboweled. I just disemboweled from the vehicle to be able to talk to you. When you were talking about, we were in Habel.
So
And so
meaning you in our June district.
we're just in Habel this morning. So we haven't we started our battle in our local leaders. So we need to be informed because today there'll be a national executive committee meeting. There'll be a national executive committee meetings along with our constituency. And after that, we also ensure on Tuesday, and we'll be calling all our participants will be headed to the Capitol building. We'll be headed to the Capitol building. And if the lawmakers, those who ran on our party ticket, fail to act in what is required of them, we will speak directly in our respective district and instruct our people to engage into action that is politically prudent in accordance with our ideology and philosophy.
Jeff, this is the part I'm not getting from you. Maybe you'll be able to explain to us properly. Now, legislative politics is different from the normal politics out there. Meaning, even though they've come from your political institution, but you've got no legitimate right to go in the capital building. So the capital building is not meant for lawmakers that will be able to take decisions. So what ground are you going to be using to say you're going to march at the capital building and do whatsoever you want to do as a political institution?
No, do not take me out of context. Do not take me out of context. We are a political institution. The building is the first part of government. It is the people's building. Those who are there, they are the people's deputy. They represent, even when you have a grievance in this country, they say the power is vested with the people. And those who are there, they don't represent themselves, they represent the people. So it is the place the people belong. If you have a consent, that is where you go. So now we have a consent, we make a consent. We cannot see a process that been marred with fraud and corruption that is threatening the peace and stability of our country. And you say we do not have right. We think it's it is a sponsor action by Mr. Boaka and his people. And so we will do everything as a people. The people opinion is the highest opinion in the country. There's no opinion is above the people's opinion. So we as opinion leader will work with the people, will ensure that the opinion of the people will be stated categorically clear. So what is happening is something you cannot use. So people cannot find food to eat. People cannot go to school. People are not being paid. And you taxpayer money and begin to distribute, to disintegrate our peace. We have the responsibility.
Yeah, you are accusing Joe Boaka, but recently we saw the current speaker of our country. He was on a trip with the same president you are accusing. So someone will say he's in bed with the president and things are very okay with them. And why is it you want to blame or you want to blame the president, saying that he's the one behind, the removal of the speaker when the speaker is in bed, quote unquote, quote, from what we're saying on social media, with the speaker on the president.
What are the speaker in bed, the speaker in room, a responsible president who has an opportunity to lead the country will not, up to present, cannot issue a statement. Ellen Johnson said, the former president, no president wants to preside over lawyers. Your government, that is the branch of government. The first branch of government is marked with this. They're calling you that your ministry of transport, water and sewer, They are using state resources. You said in corruption. The president is yet to make a comment. So you establish the person of the president tell you exactly that's something wrong. The president is engaged in destabilizing the peace of this country. He's involved in corruption. He said somebody in bed with him, somebody go travel with him. So what does that mean? What does it mean if he and the speaker travel? The speaker was stopping from being the kind of person he want to be. The speaker was engaged into his national duty as a speaker. So
Jeff, what the power CDC what is it in terms of power CDC has to tell her lawmakers that disengage from days when you are not electable to be in the chambers where lawmakers will make the decisions they want to make?
CDC is a political institution. Lawmakers are political politics. The same way the CDC political measures, actions to produce them. The CDC will reflect politically, and it's way to get involved politically, to ensure that. So it's now there are different things as our politicians, and that's why there were many people in this country, and they felt comfortable, and they felt convinced, they felt convicted to work with the political ideology of the coalition for democratic change. It is against our background. We have afforded them an opportunity. You can come here and try to flagrantly disrespect and become a renegade. We call them, we respect them, we say to them, whatever the issue we have with the speaker, we ask them to come and return on the base. We send for the speaker, and the speaker be today at the party headquarters. We sit in the face.
Are you saying that profile will be at the headquarters of CDC today?
I can say that to you on a certain term. The Honorable Speaker, Councilor for Nati Kufa, will be in attendance. The Deputy Speaker, Thomas Farr, will be in attendance.
Then let me ask you this about the Deputy Speaker. That's all.
Seku is a very important and sensitive matter, and our partisans are listening. I'm just on view enough to know. So I'm telling you, if I'm giving an information, providing an opportunity, and let me see.
Jeff, go ahead. We're listening.
I'm saying yes. So I'm saying to you today is a very important meeting. At 12 o'clock today, we're coming on board our Lord because those who reign on our back, it is very serious. And that's why those of the district we can reach to, we reach to them. Those are the places we can reach, we begin to place in course to them. And we desire to derive a subsequent political action on them. And we're asking them this meeting extremely important. They do not want to discriminate some of their valid things against the speaker. But when we say for the greater interest of the party and the country at large, we think it is important for them to retreat on this and let us settle our issues in house.
Yeah, do you know that all of the meetings or the meeting in which CDC is having has become very fruitless, meaning the opposing view has more number than the speaker number. So it means that all of your meetings or engagement they seem to be very fruitless.
Yeah, because you can't that our meeting.
So give us the number. Give us the number from the two sides.
No.
Do you have the number? Do you have the number?
Seku.
No, legislative politics is about number. It's not about what you say, all the chicaneries and all of that from a political standpoint. Do you have the number?
Seku, you ask for a question. The legislators in the House will tell you exactly. I'm speaking to you directly about those people as the secretary of our party. We are talking about people that are elected in our party. That way we are very concerned.
But how many lawmakers do you have that got elected on your party ticket?
So what are whether you're going to be playing, they're going to call for the normal game to day after today meeting, when the speaker will be able to tell us he preside over his colleagues and all those in leadership.
No, but you should know, you as a Secretary General of the President, you don't even know how many members. Then you say the speakers have a meeting today. Tomorrow, the people are saying they're going to remove the man.
No, listen to me.
Tomorrow, there will be no CDC lawmaker. I mean, CDC speaker.
Simple. This is a process that is not started.
So now speak confidently. Listen, Jeff, listen. Now, listen, speak confidently now. How many lawmakers do you have? No, but don't say many people. Let's have a conversation. Listen, I'm not playing two roles. I'm asking you how many members you have now. The CDC people, and you say y'all get a number. How many members do you have now as CDC?
Segu, you want to be both guest and interviewer.
I'm asking you, it's not about yes or interview. I'm asking you. Don't leave from the question. My question to you is, you said you have the number. How many lawmakers do you have now as CDC lawmakers?
You ask me a when you just ask me a question and I just sit down and get responding the way you expect me to know, you gotta engage what you're doing.
No, you're not telling me what to do.
Let me give you you ask me a question.
Yeah, but I have to answer the question. How many lawmakers do you have now from CDC? Because we know most of the lawmakers they defected.
Seku, I'm telling you, the party have not been involved.
So
and there are measures have been deployed. We call for the first meeting. You just say our meetings are fruitless, and I'm saying to you, they are.
So how many lawmakers do you have now? Brag about the lawmakers you have. I will brag about it. How many of them?
No, I don't speak in vacuum. I don't speak in vacuum. In terms of casting, this is a political casting. A lot of things happening. I don't want today or tomorrow you say, no, our comment is policies.
You are not even sure of the lawmakers you have in CDC. You are not even sure.
No, I'm not going to tell you, say I'm not sure of anything until today when we conclude our meeting. When we conclude our meeting as a party, which is expected that the speaker will be in attendance and the deputy will be in attendance, the speaker will brief the party, and the party will also know that lawmakers who are accepted to act in conformity, and from them will be able to separate the deviant. So we just speak and say, this is what the lawmaker is asking. No, not doing that.
Do you agree that the opposing view have more numbers than you guys currently as we speak?
I'm not delving into opposing group and that. I have a simple responsibility here. That responsibility to ensure that every person that got elected on the CDC ticket to act in accordance. We have called on them 12 noon to be in attendance of our meeting, so that we can be able to solve whatever the situation. So they cannot work, because if you feel CDC stand against corruption, if the placa is pulling up right out, any CDC lawmaker who goes to settle for that, then you're not meant to be a member of our party.
Can your speaker be able to stand and speak in the face of the president and say you are involved into bribery or you're involved into corruption? Can your speaker, listen, I'm asking a specific question, and I don't want you dodging me to say different things. Can your speaker, when I say this in the president or in the face of the president of this country, Joseph Boakai, and say you're involved into bribery or corruption, or your government is involved in such?
Into this meeting, a lot of people will be expected to be out.
I'm not saying meeting. I said, can your speaker, because Fonati is CDC speaker.
Yeah, of course.
Can your speaker say this in the face of the current president?
Into this meeting, the fact that it's clearly established that Mr. Boakai is engaged in crime, and there will be a specific decision of which by our institution, and we will ask the medium in which those decisions to be communicated. Sure.
Jeff, you're not answering my question. My question to you is, my question to you, no, it is not what you're answering. I'm asking you a specific question. Like I said, this is a specific question to you. Your speaker, you are breaking, defending, and whatsoever. Can he stand and say in the face of Joseph Butler and say your government is corrupt, looking at the power he has, that he changed things in the House of Representatives if only it refused that the executive is not doing what she needs to do?
Seku,
Jeff, go ahead.
Seku, what I think you do is a tacit, diversionary interview you engage in.
Jeff, answer my question. Don't classify or name the style of interview I'm conducting. Can you please answer my question? You are bragging of your speaker, and I'm asking you a simple question of your speaker.
Yes, you can do it.
Yes, he can do it. Are you a record? Give us a history of where he has done it.
Oh, you tell me give you a history. You ask me, yes.
Yes, I said give us a history where he has done it.
Forward, you can do it.
Yes, so give us a history of where he has done it.
Seku, the purpose of this call is to tell me.
People want to examine the speaker of our country. The people don't want speaker where will be yes to president whatsoever. They should be there because they were elected like the same way the president was elected. So give me instances of record where he has done it.
The speaker will be in today's meeting. We are focusing to save our democracy. Mr. Barker alone institution are trying to undermine the democracy. And when decisions are reached, the speaker will communicate that listening to the speaker they can never do it. What the speaker will do is to tolerate Barker to see whether Barker was genuine. Because he came here and said, come on this place here, he want to show that so this speaker didn't want to be deceived that he was trying to disrupt Mr. Barker and Jenny. So he tolerated Mr. Barker. He has got to realize that Mr. Barker is a dangerous element who is engaged in retrospective the people of our country. To be told, the speaker has realized and make no mistake. The speaker you knew in the last 2 months will not be the speaker you will know going forward. After this meeting, you can rest assured on Capitol Hill, that speaker will be a totally different. The speaker did not want any ways to say because he's an opposition person, he was trying to undermine, he was trying to find the leadership of Mr. Barker. He didn't want to be perceived that way. And that's it was against that backdrop. This speaker was being very tolerant and permitting this man so that he could come and give it up and put it on. But he doesn't realize that he as a speaker, but the international community and the Liberian people have clearly seen that Mr. Barker is interested in stabilizing, Mr. Barker is interested in corruption. So on the basis of that, the speaker now has to move ground to stay his ground and expose Mr. Barker and his regime. If that you want, I will proceed to you in the next couple of weeks, the next couple of days. The speaker you have for the last 10 months will be a totally different speaker. And do not misconstrue his posture. His posture will be disaster. Based on the grounds that they didn't want to be misconstrued as a man who was trying to disrupt. He's not a disruptor. He was a man who will provide a safeguard for democracy. Everything Mr. Barker does that. Mr. Barker is interested in something else. So now the speaker has left with no option to be more decisive than ever before.
Are you going to see today in a meeting, Representative Clarence Guy, Representative Jones, and some other lawmakers from CDC that are opposing the speakership of Fanatic Kofa? Can you assure us that today they will be in the meeting?
We have asked all of them to be in attendance. Up to present, we do not see them as outside. We dealt up to present that after June the current car, we have extreme respect for them. The reason no, Steve Stikwa is not He ran on an independent ticket.
Oh, okay.
He's not
Okay.
an independent ticket. So all of our people who ran on our ticket, we're asking them, we are not discarding their opinion and their decision. We think no matter how the issues they have raised, we think our signal, the party is big enough so we can be able to catch those issues amicably. We do not want our to become too in the hands of the regime. So we call it on them respectfully and responsibly so they can retreat and come back to base and let us settle our differences today. Failure to do that, then we get to then now we can begin to make decision, then we know exactly where start is there. But up to then to be 12 o'clock after the meeting. But we still hold the conviction, the belief that the Alpha June God, the Imagiri, the likes of all of them, we see reason not to disrespect this party, reason to act responsibly, we see reason in the faith of their constituents, those partisans, those men and women, those people who stood under the sun, who suffer for them, who were in the churches, they will respect on our sin. We see reason, those are young people, and directed to parent God. A very young man has in this country. He must need he have an institution that stood to him. After those are young, those are friends who are using this platform, using the platform to reach out to them. This country is resting on our shoulder. We must see reason to ensure that we cannot jeopardize whatever their issues are. We call it on them to disengage and let turn on this and let find an amicable resolution on those, on those issues that are flagged by them. It should not allow something on the contrary, where today or tomorrow they will be able to be, want them to be people because the CDC is discussing on this one.
What if they
let me get in. It's not just we are very disastrous. We are taking it back. It's not like before. We are going back to the various constituents because that's where to our people. If we say to you that not only we have a decision, our decision will fit up in the community. And that's what we do. Our decision will fit.
Yeah, do you think your political leader, George Weah, he still have control over the people he leads? Because he speaks and people are doing something. It shows a lot of,
Ambassador Weah and the leader is not interested in controlling people. He leads people. He do not control people. It's people. And people should be responsible enough and be grateful enough.
He spoke, but yesterday nothing is happening.
So it's up to them.
So it means that even George Weah is losing grip on the people he leads.
So you can choose to be a good great, and you can choose to be a grateful person. So his as a political leader is to provide leadership. If others choose not to do what is been speak of, it's open. So you're losing grip, you want to put it, you can determine it, you want to turn it. But he has provided leadership for them, and he still believes.
But why is it they're not listening to him? Why? Why do you think they're not listening to George Weah at this time?
Up to now, yes, up to you. We have passed, we have spoken, and after today, Sekou, you will not disappear.
No, but you've spoken over and again. Yesterday, there's no result.
No.
You said don't go there. The people are going there.
No, Sekou, do not take our engagement out of context. Sekou, they are human beings. If God who created people, then people can go do what they're not supposed to do. Like one way you want to believe, you want to be part of it.
So that's what I just asked you. That he's losing grip, meaning he has no control over what he serves as head.
That means God is losing influence. You put disobey God. You want to imply that God is losing influence. That's what you're trying to tell me.
So you want to compare George Weah with God? You want to compare George Weah with God?
No, I'm making an analogy.
Well, you make an analogy or a reference to anything, it should be in that direction. Are you comparing George Weah with God?
You can't say, I just want to tell you, and we don't have things. And God, the Most High, created us and expect us to have our own free will. And people deliberately choose not to do what God asks us to do. It cannot be that God is losing influence. It just simply speaks about people nature. So you should be thinking about those people. Be speaking about their nature. Be treating them, whether they are grateful or whether they are ingrateful. That's the real content. That's the core of the debate. It's not about what are this exclusive before. That cannot be.
Before I ask you the last question, are you very optimistic that Speaker Kofa will not be removed? Hello?
Yeah, Lord.
I'm asking you, are you very optimistic that Fanatic Kofa as a speaker will not be removed?
I can tell you on this one, I hear people making references that Snow were removed. Snow was an independent person. That what we call Talon were removed. But this Fonati is CDC speaker. Fonati is a CDC speaker. After today, we will communicate with our friends. If Mr. Barker wants to cover, hand off on the speakership. That I can tell you. That I can tell you. We have done that. Any other thing about this wrong? That I can tell you. We do full swing. We're not turn back on this. If Fonati will be protected in all form and manner. If we try legislatively, we will ensure political action in this country. I will tell you. Very soon there will be communication in this country. That Fonati will be protected with this issue about talking about politics. If makers being abused to the extent that they do not want to listen, I can say to you that the CDC will not be expected to see it because it will not be expected. You know, another thing, in our different thing, we can tell you that we are very clear, categorically clear about that. Now, I'm for we're talking first of all, that if they put in and say they don't want to listen, so Baka sit here and up to now, they now say he's worried about money being distributed from his government agency and people who work for him. So it tells you that Mr. Baka is informed, Mr. Baka is interested in lawlessness, and Mr. Baka is interested in honor management. The CDC will not see Fonati being removed illegally. It will not see Fonati engaged with with Fonati enjoy the confidence of party in or enforcement of the political leader in national executive committee and will deploy everything politically necessary.
So before I let you go, what are you to okay? So before I let you go, SG Koji, there are rumors that one of your staunch members, in person of the deputy speaker of our country, Thomas Fala, is behind the removal of Fonati Kufa. What is the CDC stand on this issue?
It's a diversionary to sway, to sway, to sway the public perception for the actual criminals who are in the. So we approach with our deputy speaker, like we said at the press conference, there was a dedication by Senator Daniel Falou, our chairman emeritus, and Senator Mark, the former finance minister, Senator 12, was scores of parties.
And you want to be president, former finance minister?
And we sat.
Jeff, I said you want to be president, former finance minister.
Siku, I'm speaking in Labrador. Let me give it.
Well, I'm giving you the time. If I don't give you the time, you're not speaking.
Thank you. I appreciate
so then you listen to what I want to say to you.
Siku, you are a president of Labrador. Want to listen to you.
Yes, so then you also listen to me what I want to say to you.
Siku, let me give my message.
Yeah, your message is being given through my approval.
Siku, so what?
And so you want to be president, former finance minister? I just asked you.
So you have personal issue with former minister.
No, I don't have a personal issue with him. I don't have a personal issue with
Also,
him.
the conversation.
So I'm trying to let you know that people of such are the people, so you don't want to mention them into good things. So you speak,
No,
you don't
yes,
mention the
this
finance
one,
minister. So you
this
do
one
that, then
minister,
Nigeria will
I
get
don't know.
angry.
No, this is Seku. Why
So
you
your
always
party have some criminals and bad people, right?
but Seku, you are entitled to the way you want to describe people.
So that's what
up
I'm
to you.
asking. Your party have criminals and some bad people.
Not that I know of.
Okay,
When
go
you tell
ahead.
me what about criminal are in Unity Party, you don't know what I mean.
So why you say your former finance minister is running here in court?
Well, because of the school political harassment.
Go ahead to the issue. We'll talk about that at the appropriate time, but don't misinform the Liberian people about the summit. Go
I'm
ahead.
not misinforming you. I want some misinformation.
Go ahead to the issue. Jeff.
Delegation.
Go ahead to the issue.
Delegation. Yeah, but the issue is the deputy speaker got no association with what is being marketed. It's a garbage that have been deployed, a deceitful and dangerous element of the unity party. The deputy speaker is in full swing. He's a party loyalist. He's a party element. He have never shown since 2004 up to present, in 2 decades of his political existence, he have never shown one day to sway away from the party with his false and misleading. The Unity Party is cleverly finding a way to see how they can create divide and rule. Their focus is to divide the city, is to destroy the city. And our party will not settle for that. We have provided security and say because deputy speaker wanted to go to his so he's guilty of truth. The deputy speaker was being approached by his police and party leadership sent the chairman went to the office and asked him, say, it's a deputy speaker, his duty was to go and not to get killed. But that move was being very much tense and it got misconstrued. It doesn't make him guilty of charge. He has no, he said the speaker enjoyed his confidence. He has supported the speaker with all forms and he's a party faithful who believe in this party. And we just sit here on the unity party is a consistent campaign to destroy this man because this man is a constitute the biggest political movement in the unity party. The district that this president from, this man went there and fought and defeated the unity party. If the unity party fear no human being in this fear of Thomas Farr, people that have dealt a fearful blow on them. And that's why they keep trying to destroy this man and present the man to be corrupt. They yet have no evidence of this man. All they do is to go after this man reputation to bring this man down. But the CDC will not fall for that. He's not part of it. He has no intention. This man is a party faithful individual. He served this party with every other thing. He has a protected history of serving this party. We intended protest with no one here to prove this man ran on the party. He defended this party. The unity party thinks they can destroy this man. He's one of our towering party. He cannot be destroyed by the unity party. The CC will ring-fence and protect him. He's not involved in this. He will be in attendance. He will support the speaker. He will ensure that the unity party again, the way he defeated the unity party number one, he will also take them again on the issue of the issue again.
Okay, thank you very much, Jed. I hope that we'll try to put this in there today and ask some of the hard questions to some of the people that will be converted for the meeting. Since there, so that we can go to lawmakers. Do you have any other thing to say to let you go?
So I want to say thank you for your interest in this issue. When you people like you, Lama, to inform the Liberian people about the danger of thinking. And so when we say this to our only focus, and the person just said, when people are in certain ages, they keep consequences. And I think it is the path we are on. This country has suffered so much. It's like the judgment here. Before becoming president, he invested into peace. To people are talking about the children in the school. Crime has infinite crime has increased in this country. Things are not. It is about time the country is calling for leadership. For the president to continuously display or silence what is happening is dangerous. People like you who are extremely well must begin to inform our people what is the country is at the verge of stability. It is not what the Liberian people want. If people said the city did not do well, the Liberian people were anticipating to come and see the changes, to see a very clean room, to see a very healthy society, to see a job for the young people. There were times they said there were no job in this country. They said Georgia will have be with another machine to take away job. People were just suffering. Those things are escalating. We think that God is responsibility to ensure He solved the issue. The issue as normal, and that's what the cities have never. Because say we're going to protest to disrupt His governance. Don't want to be seen that we're giving an opportunity. Let's go to that be our battle on your shoulder. What we can protect, what we can protect. For us, it's not about protesting. For us, it's about like people. We thought that Mr. Braga to prove us wrong. Believe that Mr. Braga has no solution, and you will not have on it. And that's why on this issue, Mr. Braga is constantly looking for trouble that he cannot cover. Because he knows just the speaker is in trouble. And when that trouble comes, he's going to escape and say, well, don't better for the Nigerian people, but because trouble came. But he can rest assured we have tolerated him on the speaker, it is a stop.
Okay.
After friends will be informed, the political leader is making it back into the okay. He's not going to say it. He was going to stay longer, coming back into a couple of these in the media, and people in the brain pool. He's a fighter of the democracy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So the speaker will now be leaving. In split second, in 3 days, you return the country, and fanatic Kofa will now leave the speakership.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Who is the speakership and lead the presidency, then we can change that.
Okay.
Who is that speaker? Then Kofa will become president.
Eh?
Yeah, Braga option. He had option. Braga will become speaker, then Kofa will be president.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
When the speaker, then we gain the speakership, Braga and then Kofa will be president. He have no option. Other than that, he don't have space to take the speakership.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, thank you very much. Jefferson Tamakuji. We're going to go to lawmakers now. Before we go to lawmakers, let me read you what was posted from the page of the speaker. Today's date is today's the 21st, right?
Yes.
October. Okay, so Honorable Gray, you just need to hold on. I'm going to go to lawmakers. That will come. We'll place a lot of calls this morning on the show. Just hold on.
So and while you're doing that, let the people be play the cash giveaway, okay?
Yes,
Let them dial star 799 hash select option 8. We're giving out 5,000. Okay, 5,000 we're giving out, we'll get 5,000 to more than 7, 8, 9, 10 persons. So continue dialing star 799 hash then select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. They put in just 100 LD.
Okay, let me go to what the speaker wrote recently on his speech. Reads October 21st, 2024. Say, greetings, my fellow Liberians. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's all go about rejoicing in it. On the 8th of October 2024, I received troubling intelligence that some of my colleagues from the House of Representatives, led by a trusted colleague of mine, Representative Samuel Koga, were again attempting to solicit signatures for my removal. Frankly, I was not surprised. The ringleaders hailed from the faction of those we defeated in January this. Initially, what caught me off guard was the collaboration between some of my trusted allies from the CDC and a few independent candidates. Allegations of financial inducement have surfaced, casting a shadow over the entire. This we will investigate. Why it is that my colleagues may have some legitimate concerns are categorically dismissed 99.9% as untrue and political. Let me, in the same tone, denounce the approach they've taken to address them. The information available today suggests that they have hired what they call staff support units to break down the doors and invade any room in the building to hold sections. Democracy does go hand in hand with violence. I urge them to come upright in our regular chamber and safely state their concerns. I've returned to the country from an international engagement and have been briefed by state security and some of my colleagues. On Monday, October 21st, 2024, under my leadership as the Speaker of the House of Representatives, as the Speaker of the House, alongside uh, my capable Deputy, we were convening our leadership meeting to address the emotional unrest that erupted on the grounds of the Capitol building on Thursday, October 17, 2024. We firmly believe in democratic principles that allow for the expression of opinions without fear of favor. And I extend my heartfelt gratitude to those who signed a resolution to state their concerns and remained firm. I saw a portion of it on social media. I'm grateful to those who reconsidered and reconsented their decision, those who choose not to sign, and even those who were not approached to sign. Initially, we heard of 47, and as of last night, we are hearing that the number is reduced to 37. We are looking up another figure by 5 p.m. today. We will always be divided, but our division should not allow the work of the people to be unattended. Let us refrain let us reaffirm our commitment to due process to serve the Liberian people above all else. I also want to express gratitude to the former president of Liberia, George Manuel, the chairman and member of the Congress of Democratic Change, some ministers of this government, civil society organizations, some senators of diverse political backgrounds, and foreign partners for their unwavering concern. If people can really respect it, means they mean everything. Anyway, just kidding. As we gear up for our final sitting of the 2024 legislative year on Tuesday, October 23, 2024, our focus remains on uplifting our constituents rather than undermining the very fabrics of our political system. Together, we will intimidate the threats against our democracy, those who misuse public resources in attempt to destabilize our nation will certainly come to regret it. God bless Liberia. Humbly yours, Nancy Kofa, Speaker, Honorable House of Representatives, 55th Legislature, Capitol Building, Capitol Hill, Monrovia. Now, here is what the Speaker wrote on his page. Maybe you want to say something before we can go to the lawmakers this morning. Samara, you want to say something?
Nothing much I want to say. We can go to the lawmakers.
Yeah, so
It's going to be a long conversation, and it's something that we do that to talk to the both blocks. Those who are in favor of the Honorable Fakafa being the speaker, and those who are not in favor, we will speak to them and be able to get that. Mind you, tomorrow will be session at the Capitol building, which of course you see lawmakers and the resolution will be read and everything, the air counts and everything will be put on tomorrow. The speaker came into the country. That is good and something that we're looking forward to. Like we heard, the Secretary General of the Congress for Democratic Change, he said that on today at 12 o'clock, there will be a meeting. They are calling on all of their lawmakers, CDC lawmakers, so that they attend the meeting. Whatever that will be discussed there tomorrow will be the session at the Capitol building. And it's something that we look forward to. And it's something that we are waiting to see if Fonati will be able to get the higher vote, right? It's something we're waiting to see. But just before that, continue playing the cash giveaway is on. We're giving out 5,000 Liberian dollars, and we will do the draws together. After we talk to the representatives and all of that, then we will go strictly to do our draws. We will put them together. Currently, we have 5 winners for 5,000, 5,000. It's just you who need to place and be a part of the winners because we want to draw 10 winners at one, right? So star 799 star 8 hash, or you dial star 799 hash, put the number 8 for voice of Liberia, then you put in 100 Liberian dollars for 5,000. Play and let's do the draw together. We have 5 winners. We will get 5 more added to them. We call it a day for the winners at 9 o'clock. Then we continue and move up to 10. But it is on. The speaker from Natikoka is in town. And this is something that we said it before. And as for me, I'm going to continue to say this that the issue of removing this man only because some bloc feels that the House of Representatives they just don't deserve transparency and accountability is something that we are against, right? If you think that you don't want the House to be audited, that's the reason why you don't want for that to be the speaker. Then we, the Liberian people, ask for me in my sense. I would say that improperly the representatives they just don't want the house to be audited because they feel that there are so many shaded news that goes in on there and that happen in there. At the end of the day, they just don't want for it to be brought to light because the house it is proven that it's audited for transparency and accountability. But mind you, it depends on the lawmakers what too. Depends as to whether the majority will be for Panati Kofa or the majority will say we don't want him as a speaker. It's what we're waiting to see tomorrow at the Capitol building. Tomorrow there will be a section, and I'm sure that the hair counts will be made, the resolution will be read, and everything. Reasons for which they need out 6 reasons which he
mm,
should not be the speaker. It's in country.
you have that, right?
Yeah,
So
politics is going to play. Yeah,
mm, mm.
politics will play. Yeah, just have the people on ground already, and it's something that um, it's something that we're saying. Um, let's
Yeah,
see.
so we're trying to see whether now we can establish contact with lawmakers so we can move into the conversation here this morning on the show. Um, I'm trying to get yes, okay, so we can move ahead. I'm trying to get the lawmakers here this morning. So we'll try to get the two sides of the con. Some other people on the other side, some other people on the other side, and so we try to go to them and talk to them. I'm trying to get Representative Marvin Cole. Let me try
So where are you
this.
getting? we reading the counts, and when you get
Mm.
them, then we go ahead.
Yeah. So what are some of the counts they gave? The lawmakers
Yes,
gave.
they said that Rule 9.1 of the rules, the procedures of the House of Representatives, they said that they state that among things that the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and other officials, okay, here it said, like it says, one of the counts that Honorable Councillor J. Funati Kofa is significantly conflicted with interest, which is impeding the smooth functions of various
Okay.
committees.
Let me get hold of it. Let's go to the lawmakers. I
Okay.
have online now Representative Marvin Cole. Rep, good morning and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, and I want to say good morning to the peaceful citizens of the Republic of Liberia. It's a very, very great morning for me to be on this radio.
Are you in your county or you're in Monrovia?
I am in Monrovia and getting ready to go to work.
Today you get work or today, okay, you just went to the office, but there's no session today, isn't so?
No, today that's session day. Today is the normal day that I will return. We should be having leadership. You know, in this kind of time, there are a lot of strategic meetings ongoing for different levels.
So what are some of the strategic meetings today?
Hey man, sickle man. I'm not here for last who will be explaining that strategy. They are usually very discreet when it comes to information.
So you're not saying, oh, what I'm going to do today.
So you can plan the hip for that guy and have us here ahead of us. We not do that.
So how did you spend your weekend, by the way?
Well, it was very spectacular. I mean, very, very good. You know, when God is on your side, no matter what happens, and you will always be elected with His Spirit, and God will always be leading you, no matter what happens. I am grateful to you know, a boy coming from one country, a country boy that God has brought into this place of I mean, well settled person. So I'm just grateful to God. So when I see myself where I am and I look like where I come from, I want to appreciate God. So this weekend, I was with my family. We're having a very fun time at my restaurant. We're enjoying ourselves and thanking God for the victory that we have in our hands. To be re-elected twice before the fight. I mean, I just want to be grateful to God.
Okay, it sounds great. So it's good that we have you. We're trying to get other lawmakers on the line. We hope we have them too as well. We're going to be looking at the issue concerning the removal of the speaker, and you've come from the block in which that support the speaker to retain his position and think that all of what is happening, they are not in the total procedure in which we have to remove the speaker. But first of all, let me ask you this. You've been in House of Representative, you've seen how some other speakers have been removed. How it works?
Well, first thing from the former Senate Pro Tem, Isaac Yenabo, he was never removed. He chose to resign because he just wanted, you know, this whole thing about, oh, for the sake of peace, for the sake of peace, and break our country down the drain where people tend to be in violation of the rules, the very rules that govern them, the people tend to be in violation of the law of the land, and people say, oh, for the sake of peace. It did not happen in the Honorable case. It did not happen in Honorable Ellen Melvin Snow case. He chose to resign on the same basis, oh, for the sake of peace. And I mean, these are all peaceful gentlemen. Even Ellis Tyler went over 4 months. I mean, he stood his ground. He tested the law. And Supreme Court compared no guys to say to go by your procedure, the requirements. I said something. How it works, if you have your 49 majority as required by the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, Article 49, and then you go back to Article 38 that talks about the removal requirements laid down in the Constitution. When you accuse somebody of a crime, that person should have the opportunity to face his or her accuser, and that person should be heard. That is our argument. We are not negating the fact that you do not have legit issues, because those issues that you have talked about they are very legit to do. And we cannot disrespect you and trash them. But the procedure to exercise your democratic rights, the law is clear. Go to section, put your 49, your resolution on the table. Online, they are falling short to say, no, we have resolution. We are going to tell the speaker. There's nothing in our rules that say the speaker has lost the gap. Nothing in our rules. Even if we have 50 or 56, there are procedures because we want to stop. That's why precedent is very, very important. You see why people are referring to now? They compare people to violate the rules and they compare people to violate the Constitution of this republic. But in the instant case now, with Fanati Kufa, will uphold and defend and protect the Constitution. When we were taking the Soda Holding Article 30, Article 11 of the Constitution is clear. The oath we took to defend, protect, impartially discharge the function of our offices. And that's why we are exercising. Even if we will be two, we will be two. We will stand with Fanati Kufa and the law.
Now you talked about some of the counts they place out there. Is it fair enough to address some of the counts, some of the issues they're raising from what they think the speaker is not doing rightly?
They talked about it was so unfortunate, and to don't disrespect to my friend and my brother that we always call each other as our nickname, Honorable Clarence G. from Mike District 5. I mean, he was trying to project faulted argument when he said the estimated outcome. This is the chairman of BEC. This is a student of accountant. This is a student of math. Figure. When he's telling you he was holding the speaker, the deputy speaker at the time, 2022, responsible for estimated outcome of 4,041,000 something like that. Estimated outcome is not actual outcome. He fell short of explaining that. The second thing I established in that argument was, look, when you talk about the expenditure of the speaker and the deputy speaker in the House of Representatives budget, they are stopped. The Controller General, based on the request will be done. It will be sent to the chief clerk. The chief clerk will write the final ministry for payment. And if those payments are approved, vouchers will be raised, and that vouchers will be signed by the controller, the chairman of Waste Minister Finance, the chairman of the executive. It goes back to the final ministry.
Okay, Honorable Melvin, let me just hold you there. Let me hold you, please. Honorable Sekou, and sorry that I didn't call you off the air, but it's very important. You're one of the persons, and you're live on the radio. This is journalist Sekou Shiri. Doma, I hope you understand because we need to do this. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry I didn't call you off air, but it is very important. I try to go through the phone and get you on the line. Now I have Honorable Melvin Cole also come from the other side. So say something. I just want you to listen so we can have a conversation, please. Yeah, that one made it. That one made you a public servant. So beg you, yeah.
What the topic is all
We're talking about the removal of the speaker, and you one of the heads of the club want to remove the speaker.
Sure.
Okay.
We have a leadership.
Honorable Sekou, let's leave leadership thing. You're live on the radio. The people want to listen to you.
Leadership will be the great person to speak on this matter.
So are you afraid to speak with Honorable Marvin Cole on the show?
Why?
Okay, so just allow him to find your colleague, then you come to please.
I don't have a problem with Martin Cole. Martin Cole doesn't have a problem with it. I'm only telling you, I belong to an organization. The organization has to do, I will speak to our spokesman.
But you one of the heads. So please, Honorable Marvin Cole, you want to go ahead, so Honorable Sekou will listen to you, and then maybe you will respond to some of the things you're saying.
If you can call this guy, will talk to you.
Honorable Koka is ringing. He's not answering. Honorable Kane is that you speak. We don't want to have a one-sided conversation.
That's what I'm saying. The spokesman for our group You be formula or
Honorable
comment.
Sekou Kana
Then I will come
Yusani, maybe you were Fredo.
well, if you think my prayer is up to you, my brother, but I'm telling you, I will not speak on me as a
Okay,
organization.
your colleague is on the line. Honorable Kana's guy is on the line too. Will you feel confident while he's on the line?
So now, if you want to speak, let me grab the speaker. I just told you that I will not speak on the matter when we all agree as a team that nobody speak on this matter on the people who are being decimated. But let the respect each other.
Listen, Honorable Kana, listen. The thing here is you have lots of people, on listening to you, and it just like of sometimes you just talk about these things and move on. You don't think so?
I can't talk about it, but I will not speak. We have been maintained. I will not talk about it.
So, okay, very honorable, go ahead.
So as I was saying, first guy needs to come back. I mean, he's one of the people who we should be talking with. You can even put honorable God for
I'm calling Honorable Ahmad Jones, Honorable Dowen Giga. I'm also having Honorable Koga on the line. Famula is also, their phones are ringing.
From Nimba County, we will not we will be able to, we will be.
You're coming in very broken.
Okay, so we can
yeah. Go ahead. You're coming in broken though. Let's do some adjustment and also.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think you're getting me now.
Yeah, you're much better.
So I'm saying that the procedure that will be leading to their quest is just the procedure to follow. We cannot be lawmakers and continue to engage that will
Okay, so let me place the call again. Let me place the call and start. Anything about it, we all had a conversation on the radio, so it is fair enough to have the conversation. And okay, Honorable, I think you're much better now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. Hello?
Are you getting me?
Yeah, go ahead. You are clear. You're clear.
So I'm only saying what we're requiring of them, requesting of them is, no, come to section, participate in the process, but what we will oppose and reject and resist would be to think that you can 50 lawmakers to your side, you go and create another section and think that Funati Kupa will be compared to design. That will not happen anytime soon. And we know that if the unity partisan and other people want to undermine and destabilize this government, we will not be part of it. That's why we are upholding the rule of law, and we encourage our colleagues for us to go to section and let a decision be taken. We put what we need to put behind us and do the work of the Liberian people. So that is very, very cardinal for us to do.
But they're saying that don't allow you people to have a session because they think that they have the numbers.
But the rule doesn't say if you got 50 people, then you should tell the speaker. So and last night I said this. Tomorrow morning we'll get 1,000 taken up in from district number 5 ITV and say Clarence has lost the gavel. Let you step aside. You will not sit in section. That is easy to happen. Will he accept it? Will all be given due process required by Article 38? I mean, we cannot. Then one of the comes, they said the outcome of the speaker, estimated outcome of the speaker, I can suggest that the speaker, you see, the guys, they are trying to be clever. The architects of this resolution, they're trying to manipulate some of the new members' mind. They are fanatical to receive that money. That was where I was going. No payment. No payment is done to the House of Representatives from the Speaker, from the Deputy Speaker, and the member without the approval of the Ways, Means, and Finance, without the approval of our controller. So let them bring copies of those checks that were written to fanatical office and in cash and set up here. The record should be available. But you cannot just do a blanket accusation against someone and say the member did from the office, the man should resign. Who does that in a civilized and decent and lawful country? This country is a country of decent men, and decent men will respect law. I know that Moses did exist before the law was given to him. If you got decent people in a society, they will respect the rule of law. And I know our colleagues are decent, they are honorable people. It is the orders upon them to exhibit the honorability of what we are doing to move this country forward. Not to say we don't want to sit down with the speaker. He really agreed. The speaker is our colleague. You cannot expel him. You cannot take him from the legislature. He's there for the term of 5 years. Because 1 year already elapsed. So what are you going to do? All of us have to work together. So tomorrow another tide will be established. So let me leave that and say something that I said last night, and I want the government, honor His Excellency Joseph Boakai, to take key note of. Joseph Yuma Boakai, our president, invited the speaker of the first branch of government to go to the Vatican, its holy city, while he was attending governmental function with the president. His administration will be destabilized. The attempt by those guys to continue to exhibit this character will implicate the presence of the president. It will seem to be to any smart and logical person that the president was part of this restriction to remove the speaker. That's why he invited him. But I can tell you, Joseph Boakai is far-fetched from these activities. I mean, he will be surprised. And I know the government was surprised to have heard that Funati Kofa had been resolution has been thrown against Funati Kofa. There is no way the minister or the Ministry of Information can explain to the Liberian people that the president doesn't know. An official statement is not issued condemning this act and asking all of the rescue lawmakers to abide by the rule of law. If this government forces to do that, it means that the government is aware of the removal of the speaker. Now, once that is done, another 35 or 40 lawmakers will come on
the government came up and said they are not in support and they are not behind the removal of the speaker.
I read a press release to say they were responding to the former president's statement. They did not categorically deny that and request the lawmakers to return to session and do the work of the Liberian people. They're where they fell short. And that is what I'm speaking to. So I'm encouraging this government, Honor Joseph Boakai, our president, to ensure that, look, you have to ensure that, I listened to the old man when the Spawn people interviewed him. He said, my paramount concern is how we can reconcile this country, how we can put this country together. I know Joseph Boakai will not be that president who will be saying one thing and continuously engaging in a fictitious act behind the scene. Joseph Boakai, that is in his vein. Why he doesn't agree with he will say to you, he will tell you, because I had an opportunity to be within the Liberian Senate as a staffer for 12 years. So I know him. I interacted with his office. In fact, I headed a project for him in one country for the Islamic community. So this is somebody who a little bit have some idea about him.
So what do you make now? Do you still have the belief that your partisan representative Thomas Salah, who's the deputy speaker, is behind the removal of the speakership?
I said I got to believe that the parents guy made the accession to his telephone conversation with one of our colleagues, and you were asking this to the Tifa and Funati who you are close to, because Tifa is supporting it. So when he said that, that was what brought the agitation. But I believe some of us were never associated with that, but it is one of the heads that implicated the character of Tom Fala. In fact, he endangered the safety, the security of Tom Fala. All of us who are sedition, through sedition, that the blood of the coalition for democratic things run through our bodies, our veins, we did believe that it was practically impossible for the deputy speaker to be part of the removal of the speaker, because we did not see anything any possibility for him to be associated with that. But when Clarence made that assertion, that was what brought the legislative engagement and the practices in the corridor that you saw us engaging each other.
Imagine you acted on perception and used some one would say reckless statements against the deputy speaker. If you were to be asked, you want to say you want to extend apology to him, because I heard you on a tape calling him a criminal.
But simple, I think you are not following the trend of the conversation. I hope that will not be characterized. No, I don't want to go to that point. But let me say this.
No, you said it now. It's not, but you want to go there, but you said it.
No, but listen to me. Perception is that go to the dictionary and define perception. When I perceive, when I envisage that something is happening, but I don't have clue.
Envisage is different perception.
No, but listen to me. Listen, please. When I perceive something is happening, when you interrupted me, there will be a problem.
No, I will interrupt you because I'm giving you time. I need to ask you. I can't be interviewing you and we have a monologue where you just talk.
Let me learn. That is perception. But when somebody comes to you and say, me, listen to Sekou Sherry. Sekou Sherry say, Marco, you will be killed tomorrow morning. This is the voice of Sekou Sherry having a conversation. That is not a perception. At that point in time, it is an accusation in the person who is providing that evidence. Now I will have that as evidence in my possession. Before you can charge anybody for criminal offense, you can have evidence. And when evidence is in your hand, it's no more perception. Now the burden of proof is on you to make that evidence and to establish that evidence. So
how your accusation suits in what you said to Fala?
Come again, please.
How your accusation suits in what you said to Fala, that he's a criminal.
When we got the tape, when we got the voice of Clarence guy saying to a colleague of ours, former Fala, the deputy speaker, in fact, he said, Tifa, former Fala.
So good. Hope we can. Sorry. Hello. Oh, my! Apparently, someone is calling in. Sorry, folks. Are you listening to the program? Good morning, Liberia. On Liberia 104.1 in Monrovia. Go ahead. You said? You.
I was saying when the telephone conversation was being displayed and we captured that, when we received that information in our hands, and the guy was trying to coerce, induce our colleague using the name Tifa is part of it. Tifa and the speaker, who are you close to? And I said, what do you mean? He said, because Tifa is associated with it. He the one financing it. Then we got concerned and we decided to do legislative engagement and practice. We went. And I read it.
You're breaking honorable call. Hello. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like someone is calling you back on direct. Okay, so
no, nobody's calling. I think they are just trying to interfere with your call.
Okay. Okay, so no, I'm calling all of the folks on WhatsApp. So are you saying, and the reason why I keep asking you this, because I'm seeing the video before me, seeing your picture at the time, you and that of Papi Flomo, where even Papi insulted the mother of Thomas Fala. Now it has come to a point that all of what you guys said, they were all false and misleading.
How determined?
But
How
you just
false and misleading?
you just said it
because this matter before the LSC this morning.
No, you spoke on the basis of what you heard on audio, like you just mentioned. That because you heard someone on audio saying that, oh, this person, so you concluded to have mentioned that Thomas Fala was involved. Do you think that was sufficient enough to have branded Thomas Fala in that manner and form?
I hope you were a grown up person when the 1989 crisis started.
Now, why
When
will
you
you
overlook
why will you hold
information,
on such of me? Do you know my age?
you are small boy.
And don't call me
1989,
small. Don't call me no.
okay,
Very
sorry,
less
you're
than.
grown up, man.
Uh-huh.
You're
So
grown up, man.
okay, go
You're
ahead.
grown up, man. 1989, the hunter from Butu when he informed the private chief that I saw serious people in the forest. These people don't look like hunters. If you don't take it serious, I believe these people are rebels. People can say, oh man, they're lying. Well, that information hunters were saying, it led to the destabilization of the entire country. Now we've gotten an intel. One of the red leaders is saying this person is sponsoring this. You wanted me to take that information as a gospel or accusation? That's why we prevented. And everything we said on the tape, it came to pass. That they are about to go to this place for session, they are about to do this, and they coming sanctions go up behind with money, and they should go inside and meet to this point, all those things. That information led to us capturing the original copy of the resolution. So you cannot say that. Information insecurity is very important, intelligence. That intelligence gave us the original copy of the resolution. The asked current guy last night on phone to provide the resolution. Can you put it up? No, because they don't have it.
Now, as we speak, the opposing side of this entire thing has more number than you people that are in support of the speakership. How do you reconcile? Do you think you stand a better chance of retaining the speakership?
To retain the speakership, not to retain the speakership, the issue we are saying is where you have the number, and this is a number game. What stops you from coming to session to exercise that?
But the law also gave them the right to go in the joint chambers to have a session there once they think that they cannot feel secure or they don't trust or they no longer enjoy the speakership of Connecticut.
Hey, man. Which part of the law? Which part of the rules are saying so?
They don't have the right to go to the joint chamber if they think that they have the number to have another session.
We Article 38, every 6 years, you will Article 38 of the Constitution. Every 6 years, you will elect the speaker, that every speaker, the speaker will be the presiding officer of the House of Representatives. Presiding officer.
But he can be
Whenever you
removed
have every speaker presiding, that is the play that everybody's for possession.
But that person can be removed for cause.
When you are to be removed for cause, they have procedure Article 38 laid down in the Constitution for due process. Given the due process, I'm not stopping you. Given the due process, you remove me. You cannot accuse me and say I should not talk. You should get punished. Who does that?
So what do we say now? The speaker is in the country. I'm told you supporters of the speaker had a meeting with him yesterday and moving forward. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow seems to be a very dramatic time in our country, particularly from the House of Representatives, because we remember this Conference Day. Political pundits think that you people took talks at the Capitol building preventing legislative workings. Where are we?
Let me tell you, maybe you do not. I will not say that to somebody like Sekou. Article 1 of the Constitution says all power is inherent in the people. It is for their governance. It is for their happiness. Anything that will try to contradict that, to make the state unhappy, to make the state to destabilize the citizen, they have the right to prevent that. And that is why I believe some of the people did. Some of the staffers.
They were taking them like you seditions, you Foco, and the likes of other people that other one took them there.
All of the lawmakers that went there, every one of us carry people, security, personal staff, everybody was involved.
You think that was the right way to do it?
No, last night said something, Sekou, let me
Speak
reiterate
at
on the
what you are saying
stage.
to me. You keep saying last night. Let's talk about what we're talking about now.
Yeah, but you're asking me if for the right thing to do. When people tend to be lawless, the right thing to do is to use the law to prevent them. And the law will bring you to
Okay, so
prevent.
the law was to bring talks in the Capitol building where lawmakers are to be.
I mean, to do disrespect to the citizens of this country. I do not want you to continue to refer to decent men and women as thugs. I mean, if you define the word thugs, I mean, it's a bad word. So you should not use that.
No, you don't tell me what to use or what not to use. Why did you take people in the joint chamber or in the Capitol building that are not legislators to do legislative
So you
work?
ask the opposing people, you say you got 49. When you are going, why you carry all the group of people behind you in the John's chamber? That agitated the confusion because you started it. They went in the John's chamber, and that was an attempt to disobey the law.
And you, in particular, locked the door, stopping legislators to carry out the legislative functions.
Read Article 42 of the Constitution. It talks about no member of the House of Representatives or the Senate shall be responsible, arrested, prosecuted for actions or discharging their function as chair of rules, order, and administration. When I realized that the grounds of the Capitol building were getting chaotic by opposing parties, then the best thing to do is to go among them to tell them to stop, and that is what I was doing.
Did you just go among them and tell them to stop, or you are saying on a video? Maybe
you can tell people to stop anyways.
How did you do yours?
And we did our normal legislative engagement.
But I saw you pointing fingers in the face of the deputy speaker, and it's part of the group that went.
There have been a very time in our play where you see the deputy speaker shouting at me, telling me, get outside, you're pulling me outside. And I was being put out. Those are the moral operandums of the legislative proceedings. So many things happen. We are not enemies, we are friends, we are colleagues, we are brothers. So we cannot be seen as late. So when you get it to me before, when I tweet to you, it's nothing. We're going to put that down and then look at Liberia. Liberia is greater than any one person. We'll move forward. So nobody has anything personal. We have people, when you have legislative engagement, in fact, at a particular time, you see people fighting and people latching at each other, saying all kinds of words. Invectives will be used, but I mean, those are part of the processes.
Okay, Honorable Cole, I want to go to the lines. Is there any other thing you want to say so that we can just hear you on it, then we'll go to the lines?
Yes, Sekou is to speak to our colleagues who now are at 38. Yesterday, they were at 38.
And you guys are how many? You guys are how many?
Yes, sir. No, we have, since we started, we have not been parading and portraying ourselves with numbers. We have been parading and portraying ourselves as law-abiding people.
How many of you? Legislative politics for the number. How many of you? Y'all want your number. Y'all speak to your number. How many of you? Honorable Cole, how many of you? I challenge you to call your number. I challenge you to call your number. Your number is far below than what the opposite view have.
My man, we are not in personal game to challenge.
Yeah, call your number. Call your number.
We are very, very.
How many of you? No, but you don't even have the number. You don't even have the number. You are playing on tactics here not to have the thing.
You have the number down.
Okay, what do you have? I mean, I
They've seen the consequences. So our colleagues who got the number, they are friends. You know, yesterday.
Do you have the number? Leave yesterday. Do you know? Listen, answer this question. No, listen. Answer this question first. Answer this question before you go to yesterday. Do you have the number? Do you have the number?
I have the number.
How many of you in number as we speak? How many of you in number as we speak?
Say, we'll come again.
I say, how many of you in number as we speak? How many of you? Someone say, yeah, around.
We have good number.
How many?
Good number.
How many of you?
We can disclose our.
You are not strong enough to defend what you believe. It means that you don't have the number. So you're playing delayed tactics just to have the speaker to be removed.
But it's tomorrow, though.
The people who have the number, they should be asking for section. If you got a number, you should be paying a section. As per our rules, let the Liberian people still are now wanting the whole section.
So you
remove
have
the
failed
speaker.
to let the
But
Liberian
you who
people
got the
know how
number,
many
you are
numbers
refusing
you
the
have.
whole section.
So it means Honorable Fonati Kofa doesn't have the number.
No, I did not say that. You are insinuating.
I'm not.
And if the
I'm
all
asking you. How
I
many
told you
numbers do
we
you
have a
have?
number.
How many?
Seku, you cannot break the conversation. There are a lot of things that
This
need to be
is the
talked about.
important part. This is the important part,
But
Melvin.
I
This is the
told you
important
we
part.
are good. We are good. I'm not going to waste my time on that.
You
We
are
are
good,
good.
but
I
you
don't
can't just say us the number. You want to talk about other people's
no,
number. You don't want to talk about yours.
no smart politician in a political crisis will begin to talk about number. Nobody does that.
So it means you don't have the number.
That is up to you and up to whoever want to believe that. But I say we are good.
So let's go ahead. The term of Fonati Kofa has no number as compared to the opposing view.
That's why the opposing view are now being able to move Fonati Kofa. So that is up to you.
They said they will do it tomorrow.
But we are look, the way to nail this thing on the air tomorrow is to move a mass procession. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Any one of us who refuses to go to the chamber where the speaker and the deputy speaker will be presiding, then that person is part of the 15,000 bribery that took place. And that person will be investigated. Because if you are a lawyer, private citizen, you will follow the procedure of the law to have the speaker removed.
Don't go lock the doors tomorrow because you quit. Don't lock the doors tomorrow because you the chair of the executive. You go in like the place. When you see that you don't get a side of the entire thing, then you go like the place. Don't do it tomorrow.
Nobody will do that. Tomorrow will not be preventing lawlessness because everybody has come down. The figures in the country, the people who say they are majority, they are here, will peacefully. That one will feel unified. For me, if you see me, I will be very peaceful tomorrow. My section, go and sit down there and wait for the time. I mean, I was not lawmaker before. I am lawmaker. I should realize somebody was there and I democratically remove the president. I'm always being part of those kind of processes. But to undemocratically try to remove a leadership is a problem. And all of our colleagues who want to engage in that, let me tell you, all those who conduct themselves in a lawless manner in a 51st, 57th, most of them did not return. Most of them. Some of them still suffering from that. Some people do 5,000 to remove every flow. Up to today's state in their correct counties and district, they can never be voted for. So our colleagues need to be careful. If you say you are not part of the resolution, you did not take money, you will not engage into lawlessness tomorrow. Part of our master section, the presiding officer will come, agenda will be read by the chief clerk, and then the agenda motion will be entertained, and then the agenda will be received, adapted to be used part of our working tools. And business from speaker text, for example, will be the resolution, and the resolution talks about the speaker. The speaker will recuse himself. If there is another communication for anybody who is implicated to recuse him or herself, that person will recuse himself. The deputy speaker will preside. And then that purpose for that resolution now, the speaker will be made to give his side of the story. And then vote to raising of your hand to say, I'm voting against Fonati Kofa as number one of the 49. Once you reach 49 tomorrow, the speaker, Marvin Cole, will be the first person to tell him, vacate the seat.
Okay, Honorable Cole, we'll be there tomorrow. We'll see how it plays out. I wish you guys all the best. I hope that it works in the interest of our country and the people of our country. Thank you very much for taking our call this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. We tried to get a lot of lawmakers this morning, but we could not. So let's go to the lines now and listen to Liberians. Lawmakers, we agree on this. I don't know why it happened this morning, but it is all part of the issues that we go through on to have a conversation on the radio. A former representative number 8, now from CDC. Honorable Gray wants to talk. Gray, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. What was the issue you want to talk about? I saw your post, you criminal seditions, party style to stand and defend the current speaker of the party. What is it all about?
Mr. Let me say thank you very much for returning the call. You know, I'm not in the country. I had to leave for something I can say recently.
You let traveling
I
Benny. You let traveling Benny.
everyone.
Hello.
I think the best
You
travel
let
by
you let
birthday.
traveling Benny that tell you for the people that you say, oh.
Mr. Gray,
Where
you
are
know,
you? Where are you? First of all, where are you? Where are you?
I'll let you know something Monday.
We will borrow
Wow.
anyway.
Yeah, you know, all of before.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so basically, you know, the issue, the speaker removal,
Hmm.
is of national concern,
Okay.
very much of national concern. You know, so once the issue of bribery becomes the center stage of a discussion, you know, you have been talking the issue of bribery, even the issue of reconciliation.
Hmm.
So once the issue of bribery comes in, it becomes a serious national concern. Our domestic and international partners get concerned about that. But you know, the removal of the speaker is bigger than the issue. Somebody say audit, someone say ground code, you know, etc. The two issue of the removal of the speaker, and it will be a privilege that you will know as former lawmaker. The two issue of the removal of the current speaker is solely on the basis of controlling the price of the country. That's the national budget. You may ask me why.
Hmm.
There are lawmakers, both senators and representatives, especially nine in the
Hmm.
who are extra, extra more familiar, yes, in terms of property values. Physical national budget, which calories to amass and use that as a really, they say they are the richest adherents or the for the masses of people. Fight also, the fight of that is that the issue of 2029 presidential race, they are also lawmakers who believe that they will produce the next president of Liberia. I'm not just saying the House of Representatives alone, I'm talking about the Senate.
Hmm.
And there are also other invisible hands who are former lawmakers who believes that with their now senators and wanting to become president in 2029, they can use the national kick to push and up. So the fight against Kofa is that Kofa is not a member of that group. Kofa been in the legislature for the last 18 years. They almost been around. So once the budget originates in the House of Representatives, Kofa, that's what that budget. When Dixon Civil is not in with those handful of quote unquote powerful running governors, it means that they gotta create a situation where they will remove the speaker, where they will instill their own people in the lower house or the house of representatives.
But great. Who do you think, who are those lawmakers, particularly senators, representatives you think are the ones behind this entire thing and maybe want to
Let me say
use?
this, and I will be very blunt with you. The current sitting vice president of the Republic of Liberia, Jeremiah, who was co-chairman of the representative Thomas Fana on the budget committee, the former deputy speaker and former chairman of Westminster Finance, who is now the chairman of the budget committee in the House of Senate, Prince Moy, is one of them. The former chairman of Westminster Finance in the House of Representatives and former speaker Emmanuel Lucas is one of them. the former chairman of business finance of the House of Representatives and former speaker of the House of Representatives at the startup is also one of them. Okay, we guys have been striving and craving to produce the presidency of this country as far as before. You remember, you go from the PUP, okay, the startup from the PDP, and Jeremiah Prince Johnson, and formed another political institution. Okay, those guys, once they don't control the budget, they will be your classes. I can say this to you, it's too boring. Because I know exactly what I'm saying. I'm not guessing. Okay.
So what are you relying on? What are you relying on?
My reliance is because I work with them. I know them. I know their tactics, and I'm like trained. And I will say this to you. Let me give you an example. I'll give you a record example. At the start of control, about 9% of the law because by Bonnie County, about 90% of the lawmakers in Bonnie County. My revolutionary friend and brother Thomas Fire control about 80% of the lawmakers in local County.
So you think? Go ahead. Do you think Thomas is behind this thing too as well?
I've spoken to Thomas Fire. I spoke to Thomas Fire 5 days ago. We spoke lengthily. He told me that he's not a part of that.
But in your own thinking, do you think he's part of it?
Let me say this to you. It has become very difficult to see what he part of it. But this is what I told our Deputy Speaker Thomas Fada. And I want to be on record again because Thomas Fada is a very good brother and friend. So very stubborn. I told him, I said, Deputy, you are guilty by association. And you have to disprove the public perception of your integrity. And what do I mean by that? The guys filed the law because who adamantly supported Thomas Fada to become deputy speaker are in the process of leading this fight. Lawrence Gahn, Abba Jones, Judy Fatoma, etc. You can name it. And you deputy speaker Thomas Fada, if you cannot control these people, I know they have men on their own. I know they have become independent. If you cannot use your influence, it becomes difficult to disentangle yourself from the public perception of that. Because, for example, in your Thomas Fala and another representative from local county, Fala made it. He made auto technically plus the CDC. He made Fatoma plus the CDC, including himself and another representative. So use your influence, and I guess the deputy listening or the retiring days, okay, because I tried reaching him for 4-5 minutes ago to talk to him again. Use your influence. Anything short from using your influence or publicly coming out to disassociate yourself.
But he has done it. He had a media engagement and he said he's not. He has no idea about it.
He needs to further do that today. I know he has not signed a document. I know that very well. He has not done the statement, which is a very good thing. Okay, but I want to call upon my brother and friend Thomas Fada to publicly have a statement. Even call upon those people who support him. Well, let him on public record and be and read
because we want to go to the lines there. What if this thing falls out the way in which people want it, and seeing the speaker remove, or what would the CDC do about it?
I can say this to you and just give me an opportunity. The guys don't have the capacity to remove the speaker after the it now. Put me on record for that.
Why you think so?
They don't have the number to remove. Remover is 49 to 73.
is 49. They don't have 49 votes. They will not get 49 votes. What they intend to do is to politically arm the speaker to resign. But the speaker will have to fight along with the thing legally, constitutionally, using the rules of the legislature, and politically using the laws of Liberia. Well, by the history. If any grievance you have to present that grievance to the presiding officer. Okay, once the speaker is done, then he goes to session. Even if he took the session to Jeremiah home was, and the presiding officer is in the country and prepared to preside, no person will preside over that session except in the absence of the presiding officer. So even if they took the session to Pluto and the presiding officer is in Pluto, that is in Monrovia, like where they are seated now. In the same city that's Monrovia, they send a vote of entry and they move into it. But now they are seated in the same city from the opening, they are seated in the same city, they cannot change the city. So the speaker will have to prescribe over that. And even with that, what people don't know, any complaint against a member, even with the resolution, it has to be sent directly to the committee on rules for the administration. That's the rules of the legislature. The House of Representatives. So the committee will investigate the speaker. The committee will report to the plenary before we vote on the resolution for the non-person. So when we talk about the speaker can only recuse himself when that agenda item is being considered to make a resolution. You recuse himself when that item becomes. After that agenda item is presented to the committee, he will be started again. It's not confident of any other thing. Besides that investigation, that's what the guys are running away from. And the speaker is legally inclined. He has some of the best lawyers, political fighters. He will not allow himself to be treated like Talon or like Edwin Snow politically and not legally. He would never allow himself to do that. And once they don't reach the 49 votes, the Constitution says once the speaker does not have a quorum with the presiding officer, they don't have a quorum of 37 persons. The speaker can adjourn from day to day and they can compare the rest of the majority to a people. So forget about actually having session in Pluto. Even if they all go have session in Pluto, it's illegal until the speaker preside and they present the preference to the speaker. That's what we need to start off.
Thank you.
We start off presiding, we call for an order in the presiding and raise our issues so he can recuse himself. Until the rules right to that, everything they do, the Supreme Court will stop it.
Okay.
I can guarantee you that.
Thank you, Honorable Gray. Thank you very much. Let's go to the lines now and take your call this morning on the show. You've heard a lot. We made a lot of efforts to get the other side of the punch, those of the people opposing the speaker, but we couldn't get them. We will oppose them, even though we had a conversation on the radio and they were too. Okay, let's go to the lines now on 0770 907 907 0770 907 907.
779 003 0779 003
Okay, so those of you in and out of Liberia, the WhatsApp line is plus 231 770 942 that's it. Let's go to the lines. Those of you out of Monrovia, other parts of the country, hit the line for
0779 003 0779 003 Let us take calls. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Samira, and good morning to the piece of second and the loving people of Liberia. The name is Ambassador Stephen Testimony Vocal, and I called you from Morgan County, where I have my phone. I'm calling you from my phone right now. But I'm constrained to call this morning because of there are some allegations regarding this speaker's removal that are going in. What is leading the way is just form of allegations upon allegations. Because I always tell people the actuality of political reality is different from propaganda rascality. That's what I see going on right now with a lot of people who are trying to defend or on the side of the speaker, and also some people who are trying to defend against the speaker. But what I want to say clearly is that those accusations
against Mo Ali without any fight that Mo Ali is on license. These things are so sickening to our country. I also heard allegation against the vice president without any fight. These things are so sickening. Our people need to hear something sound in this country. And this is very sad that responsible people that
Okay, thank you. This person, good morning. Good morning. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Let the clarification. I'm getting report that the release we read of the speaker is not truth. It is not. So if for any reason what we read is not true, our apology, because we saw it from our sources that we thought that it was official. But what we read about the speaker, it is not that we want to apologize. We did it out of no personal interest, but we just saw it from one of the sources that we really trust. So we thought to read it, but I'm getting report that not of the speaker, and we hope that we can get the official, statement or responses from the speaker. Just thought to make that clarification.
Okay, this person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Gaga. Yeah, you asked a question of the Secretary General of the CDB was in flag. You asked a question as to whether the federal level or the president is in control or not in control. You know, we are not able to control anybody to lead. But why are they now trying to control people that were voted on the ticket in the horse? And they're going from country to country now to help to impeach you people.
Thank you. This person, morning. Good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Morris Holmes, and I'm calling from the borough of Nicotra. Yeah, thank you for giving me a chance this morning to have a say on a struggle around the House of Representatives.
That's
You see, you see, it is so sickening that our lawmakers will get into activities that is not directly beneficial to we the electorate. Because guess what? Most of these representatives, we did not actually vote for them. Some of these people talked in our favorite district, and these people voted for them. So as a result, most of our lawmakers with their activities just to extort money and then to enrich themselves. On the contrary, they will not carry on activities that are in the interest of the Liberian people. So it is so unfortunate on our part actually to have these people as our lawmakers. So however, we pray to God that whatsoever activities they are into, they should come to a conclusive conclusion where everything will become fun because we are not ready.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Professor people from Palapon County. Good morning.
Go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, the issue of what we figure in the society really is that what the figure with the Liberian people. In the sense that if there's a car that gives the speaker, if there's a car that gives the speaker, the
Left the line. This person, good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's take calls from this end. I'm not counting the people on this line. I don't know why. Good morning. You're live. Mm.
Yeah, I think this whole thing is clear. The other thing just like how this is let us be clear. We see they put that in my even the meeting call last night. They show how social this them kind of trouble with president, they don't mind about it because the possibility with on live when you want to and sorry.
Thank you, my brother. Let's take this person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samara. Good morning, Siku.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the voice of Nice and filming from Parkwell, Georgia, Norfolk. It's I want to commend people for bringing out our law because they have political pundits for the show. First now, let us start with Jesse Kochi. The issue that Jesse Kochi raised is simple. I left the way you presented question this morning. You are very clear and in the interest of the Liberian people. All of those questions you ask those guys, they are shying away. Most of them accusing Mo Ali. Where is Mo Ali taking $1.2 million from? What a face Mo Ali can try most of the lawmakers in the removal of political fact. It doesn't make sense. The past president, the president, like Sekou said to Jefferson Kochi, do you think the president into this when the president in political fact, they are been together for more than for up to 3 days plus? Are you kidding me? And Mexico is calling the representative honorable people. Honorable people, they are honorable when they get enforced into bribery. I think we need to be serious in this country, Samara. We pay the people high money. We pay them taxpayer money. They gotta be answerable to us. They gotta act on their phones. It's about time Liberians stand up on their feet. All of those genuine systems that they are needing, these are things that everyone should be focused on. If it is truth, so we shouldn't threaten the peace of our country. And Mexico should stop asking everyone to to be lying on government officials.
Okay, thank you. This person, good morning.
Good morning, Samara.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, Samara, I was saying something about that I was someone not speaking in the interest of the people, which are up or great. We saw people are being impeached. It's not the first time. The people will compete with this speaker today that is power. And he said they are warriors from that community. So you see, it's the information in the country kind of removing. I think that you're supposed to do the only thing and listen to the law and you can move. No position. You go, no, it's not issue. I'm sure to tell corruption in our country.
Okay, this person, morning.
Morning, yeah.
Morning.
Let me say good morning to the boss of Liberia family. Liberia, this is the thing that showing you from the reality how it is. Liberia, the issue of the move I think it is not coming up for our peace and democracy. The democracy that we are enjoying today, there were sweat and blood that were here for it. And as such, we expect those lawmakers to work for the Liberian people. Not to be behind the trivial thing. If somebody is saying that President Walker is not aware of what he's been accused of. But I want to tell that President Walker is a wolf exploring. That's part he used offer to go to room to protest in there. It doesn't mean that Mr. Walker don't want to control the budget. You do not know, Samira. There was $15 million budget spending that was done here. When we saw money was taken for that money, $2.5 million given to NSA. And we also saw $2 million on the thing spending, you see, unaccounted for. Right? So to believe that Walker without such thing, then why is it that is suffering are the one who are behind the removal of for that people are now added the money is vice president of Popular Liberia already at the house of Susan Jima Walker. He left as soon as added the money to go and have meeting with Walker. Why are they having this meeting? So the question should be asked.
The next person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
This is yeah, I live in Bangladesh from 1985. So I called on the radio to let my representative or guy to know this demon. Where your people where I rejected you everywhere we find where I to see them before that they were not going to you go by. with the road from all the way Bena to go on Bora Road, this farm to go up wall. The churches go across the water coming on. We shoot behind you to elect voting. But if you are going to allow us to take Broadway, and people who want to do it better, you go against them. Many, you must go that after they tell you, not going back on that seat. We'll not be elected for money, but we'll be elected to put the right voting for utility, for justify, with the working plan. We stood here, you the church to put in that position. We're happy to meeting. People that are getting for Broadway, or guy, if you listen to the radio, and you continue to do that, you need that, you must know that you're not, but because we the people of partnership and the environment, from Timo, we will not.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Hello?
Morning.
Yes, good. Yes. Good morning, Samara, and good morning to your brother, Chief. William Johnson, and I'll call you from Kakata. Name of the week, actually, for the thing. First of all, I want to commend people for the discussion today. And I just think I want to read from Honorable Nelson Cool. You know, besides today, the last time I listened to him, he accused people from the UP government of hard corruption. Let's be realistic here. If the internal briefing among us as citizens, if we can solve it in the people, because the labyrinth people who are of 1.2 million representatives of the this is a power couple between people and the people. If you even listen to most accounts, you couldn't tell you who is man or that the deputy speaker is not responsible within this point.
Okay.
Personally,
Thank you.
there is a
Thank you, my brother. That's all the time for you. Let's take calls from this end. Then at 9:30, we go on to give people money. We give their money to them, and we get back and continue taking calls up to 10. Good morning.
only Samara.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Samara, I'm after
Okay.
yes, Samara, I listen to the technical, I listen to Marco, I listen to Askari, lawmaker.
Yeah.
They have because the rules, order, and system. I mean, in the house that if anything happen with the type of the red, they go to the rules and the system. But what's and the past, we can go there. We say, that's the problem. When the rules of the administration so they can handle it, but before coming up with the resolution, they were coming to they're supposed to be interpreted the law to us. Instead of breaking the law. This is America.
Okay. Thank you. The next person, 9:30, we do draws. So if you're there, dialing star 799 hash and then put number 800 LD for 5,000. Good morning. Good morning. Let's take that call. Good morning.
Good morning, Samara.
Morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't travel it. It's only the money from no side money. don't believe the president here is not into this. Let the president come to Liberia people and tell us I know nothing about it. But that to go have president, the president say, oh, the president is here, the poor
Okay.
president lie, doing
Thank you. Thank you. Let's take the last call. Then we go to the cash giveaway. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Tamara.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Nesmith One and from the Unity Party Classman, telling you from God, never please. I highly want to appreciate you for the topic on our discussion this morning, and we have to be realistic with the issue. The issue here is that we agree that the kind deliver against the street operatives, so far we agree. But let us find the procedure because if you say you want to remove the speaker on this bridge, what should be on the piece of money? And we elected the president to do good things for the country. We did not elect him to sit there, people look at different things for the government. So I'm urging the president, what it is true is under legislation issue. Let him talk. Thank you.
Thank you. The time is 9:55 and it's about this time now. We go and do our draws for the cash giveaway. So let's get the phone off. We're not taking any more calls here. For those of you who want to put in your call, do not put in your calls. Those of you who want to play the cash giveaway, yes, you can play the cash giveaway because it's the cash giveaway time. So we're about to do just three more draws and we call our winners, right? So if you're there, you can play now. We have 7 winners. Yeah, which of course we have called. I mean, 5 winners already. So we're adding 2 to it. Let's see, yes, if we can do that. And if you're there listening, you can play. Yeah, the opportunity is yours. The chance is yours now for you to play so that you be one of our winners. So if you're there now, you play as we go about our winners on the platform. Okay, let us do that quickly. Then move. Let's call this winner. This person here won 5,000. If you're there, play, you might win before the show ends. This is a lucky ticket, right? You might win and you might not win. So let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Samira. One line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia.
Yes.
What is your
I
name?
my name is Surprise Maulu.
Okay, you just what?
5,000.
Okay, you did play the cash giveaway. How did you play this morning?
I play um 7 9 hash and I play the option number 7.
Hmm. That is not even
Yes.
our option.
Number 7 but number 11 rather.
Number
Number
11
11.
is not even our option.
I play number 11, I play number 8 this morning.
You try it all over now. How many times you play
Yeah.
on number 8 now?
Number 8 I play 3 times.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so you won yourself 5,000. Congratulations to you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay. Let's get to this winner here. Let's talk to this winner here quickly. And then we call it a day. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see that as if we can do it quick. Then we move. Okay. Um, okay. So, all right. Let's this person quickly. Mm, okay. I'm trying to get the number. Okay. There's it. Okay. This is the number. Let's look at this person. Yeah, this person here won 5,000 LT. Let us call him and see as to if he or she picks. Okay, let's do that. From there, we call the last winner. Then we call it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Samira. One line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia.
Yes, I'm okay.
Othello. What region is from?
From Gambaka community, China.
Kelly, you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
I played 2 times.
You won yourself 5,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, 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 okay. Let's call the last word, then we call it a day. Thank you. We call it quickly this morning.